We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. Yohan Ramirez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Marwin. Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first four ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now the pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least, but he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Popped him up. Murphy is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 5 on the year as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo.
The catcher.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. One and two to the Twins catcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Smoke toward third. Seager fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's outside.
Two out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside and low, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But not before the Twins get 4 on the strength of this grand slam home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead. Devin Smeltzer gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Into the box now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mariners, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now the pitch. And he popped him up. Gonzalez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gonzalez is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound. And
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Twins 4 and the Mariners nothing. Digging in, Max Kepler. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Max Kepler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
when you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. And he'll get in there safely.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Eric Swanson enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Eric Swanson.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Buxton, the runner at third with no outs. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone!
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco.
The shortstop.
And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Three runs already home here. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
High and deep to right center. Smith's on the move. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Donaldson is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Here's the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Williams Astudillo would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So striding forward now, Williams Astudillo. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Twins 7 and the Mariners nothing. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy.
Ball one.
Ball one. Smeltzer is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Evan White. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Mariners are down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Henniger is there to put it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1.
Now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on.
That's a
Pitch
ball.
taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Marwin Gonzalez waits on deck. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. We played 2.5. It's the Twins 8 and the Mariners nothing. Standing in, Austin Nola, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike 1. Nola, most of the time he can be found behind the plate, but he's roaming the outfield in this one.
Yeah, crazy athlete, Matty. One thing that does travel to whatever position he's at is that he's got an absolute cannon. That's why he can go to the outfield and moonlight out there. No one's going to test his arm. And then to go back behind the dish and shut down a running game, this guy's a special talent.
The count now at 2-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dylan Moore, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Tim Lopes.
Ready now, Tim Lopes. Pitch on the way. This pitch is popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. It's the Twins 8 and the Mariners nothing. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eight runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that will miss for ball 4. So an error and a walk here to start the inning.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch.
The count's 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. There is Seager to Gordon for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Twins are out in front, 9-0. And here's the speedster D. Gordon back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
he has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Strike taken up in the zone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Nope.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario, and they can't run it down. Again, a 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come out there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
So now to the plate, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in an entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Tom Murphy. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Murphy, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Twins 9 and the Mariners 1. Taylor Gilbo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
At the plate, Max Kepler, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Gordon able to get there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gonzalez.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. There goes Buxton. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
1 out and a runner on second base. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 10-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Evan White hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Austin Nola.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
That's out.
Bases are empty, one man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tim Lopes 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Line hard. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
No, inside.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Josh Donaldson is on deck. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 3-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The next 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Murphy waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 64.
Standing in, Willians Astudillo. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hard hit towards center. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The tag, and he is out. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. Pulled toward right center field. Haniger in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 11 and the Mariners 1. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 00, Malik.
So here's Malik Smith. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Swing and a line drive. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hit hard but foul. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 fouled off. The 1-2 back up the, oh no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Matt McGill enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Matt McGill.
So coming to the plate, Max Kepler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The first baseman, Max Kepler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Liner toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
To the plate now, Byron Buxton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Nola is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey!
3-1.
Hey!
3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
you're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Two out, nobody on.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Twins are in front, 13-1. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in now for the Mariners, Tom Murphy.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
So digging in now, Evan White. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 out, nobody on. A ball hit hard to the left side. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Austin Nola.
Next for Seattle, Austin Nola. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, and they remain well behind. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Josh Donaldson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled away. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A runner at first with no outs here. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
The batter, number 64.
Sam Tuivalala comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
26, Sam Tuivalala.
Willians Astudillo will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch.
Ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here comes the 1-0.
Hey.
Towards second. To second for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batter, the first baseman, Max Kepler.
Striding in, Max Kepler. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, Byron Buxton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Hopped up. White is under it. And that ends the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Twins are out in front 14-1. Now batting, Dylan Moore. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
In there, strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The next 1-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Tim Lopes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No one out with a runner at second. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Buxton is right there, one down. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there.
The batter, number 9.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
The center fielder, number 00. Malik. Mitch.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Corey Guerin will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Corey Guerin.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Guerin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
At the plate now, Mitch Haniger. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. Twins lead it 14-2. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz. No balls and a strike to count. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Seager has it. And he's out on the tag. But a run is in to score away from the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in, Miguel Sano. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. The 2-1 home. It is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Now another 2-2.
Full count.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Twins are in front, 15-2. Digging in, Kyle Seager starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And that's out number one. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Tom Murphy is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Ready for another shot now. Evan White. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Hit hard towards center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Into the box now, Austin Nola, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Mariners. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
15-2 the final tally here. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Devin Smeltzer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Johan Ramirez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the American League Central, Jorge Polanco made history by hitting for the cycle, helping Minnesota take care of the Mariners 15-2. The Tribe totaled 11 hits as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 9-8. The Detroit Tigers grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. The Tampa Bay Rays put up 16 hits on the day as they pummeled the